What is up, YouTube? Fahros here with our first video on Guild Wars 2. Man, am I stoked to be saying that. This game looks amazing. I've been doing some research on it the last week or so, and just watching videos on the game, watching gameplay, watching PvP, I was like, wow, this looks even better than the first Guild Wars, which was a huge success, and I was like, I'm gonna have to end up buying this. I pre-purchased it right away and got into this weekend's beta weekend, which is the weekend of June 8th to June 10th. So I'm going to be living on this game for the next 3 days, giving you guys as much footage as I can. This first video is going to be this game's character creation. Now, I've already done this a time or two because there's some oddities that I was a little weirded out about, and I'll cover those later. But that being said, once you pick a server to make your, like, quote, home world, I think you're kind of stuck there in the beta, okay? So be worried about that. I just picked a low pop server. I tried to get on my buddy's full pop server, but it wouldn't let me because it was full. So I picked a low pop, and I picked the Wilds. That's the server I'm gonna be playing on. If you try to make it on another server, I don't think it lets you, because you got your little home world for the beta, and apparently for the next like day or two you can transfer to another one, and I think that's free. I'm not exactly sure how that works, okay? I just know that I kind of got stuck on the Wilds. It's got an awesome name. I mean, we're playing on the Wilds, so we're gonna be getting right into character customization, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. So you click on your little home world here, hit create, and takes you right into the race screen. So in this beta there's 3 races available. There's 5 races in the game total, but only 3 are available this beta. So you've got the Char, it's a badass race. You've got your humans, you've got your Norn, who are like, I think of them as like northern barbarian-esque race of people, and then you've got this little race that isn't available, and then you've got these Sylvari, I think, or like Elven Treefolk, which is what I really wanted to play. Unfortunately, that's what I'm going to play in release. They look awesome. I'm going to have a Sylvari Ranger, but for this video, I'm going to go ahead and run through the human character creation. So I'll make a male. I'm going to make Fahros here. As soon as you choose your race and your sex, you choose your class. There's 8 classes here. You've got Elementalist, Warrior, Guardian, Engineer, Mesmer, Thief, Necromancer, and Ranger, which is the class I'm going to be playing. This is what I want to play in release as well, so I'm going to try to get proficient with it as I can in the beta. Play me some Ranger, and then once you choose your class, you've got all these different character customization options, which are epic. So you've got your height here to start. You've got a slider for this. You can customize how tall or short your dude is. And it's kind of cool, these 2 shadows to the left. This small one shows you like the shortest human possible, and then the tall one shows you like the tallest. So I'm going to put my guy somewhere in the middle. And then physique, you've got all these different physiques to choose from. You know, some are skitty, some are kind of bulky. If you ever see an arrow here on the right hand side, you can hit it to get access to more options. Like this dude over here, furthest to the right, is just stacked. But I think I'm going to go with this physique because it fits me best. Alright, and then on to head options. You've got a lot of different faces here. All look pretty unique. I really like the different faces. And you get to customize these even more later. I'm going to run with this one that has a scar on it. And the skin color looks okay. I'd like to be a little paler. I don't know exactly where I'm at in the palette right now, though. But I kind of like this. So we're going to run with this for now. And then you've got a ton of hairstyles, which are all pretty awesome. They're very different, very unique. I like how they gave us all these hairstyles as well. Guild Wars 2 has a very awesome character creation system, so I was hyped seeing all these. Like, man, like, look at this. Like I said, this is, I've ran through this a couple times now trying to get the right name and trying to get my character on the server I wanted. So, you're not seeing all my initial hype, but it's got some cool hairstyles, man. I'm digging what they did to make it so you can make a unique character. I think I'm going to run with this one. Give myself some black hair and some gray like undertones to it, and then you've got your facial hair options as well. Remember, you can hit these arrows on the side to get access to more options. Thought about going with this one or this one, but I think I'm going to end up just rocking out some fuzz here. And then you've got face details, which is where stuff really gets cool. So you can even customize like your iris size of your eye, your color. Eye size, you can give yourself some little squinty eyes, sort of like I got in real life. Eyebrow thickness, eyebrow placement, bring these down here. And you see already my character's got a pretty different look from with the face he started with, so I think it's just huge shoutouts to Guild Wars 2 for giving us an in-depth character creation like this. Definitely not the best in the world, and the game definitely doesn't have the best graphics in the world either, but that's, you know what? I'm starting to think that amazing graphics in an MMO might not be the best thing for the game's, you know, longevity, because you can get a game like Terra, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing, and has amazing character creation, but you know what? That didn't, in the long run, that didn't end up helping that game much, because that game, not a lot of people can run it, not a lot of people can continue to play it, you know, effectively, and I think Guild Wars 2 gives a happy balance of decent graphics. The game doesn't look bad. It's got decent graphics, it's got decent customization, it's got enough to be modern with the times and still be impressive, but not be too much to where people aren't going to be able to run it. So I think they did a really good job here trying to blend it all together. I'm just going to give myself quite a nose here, you know, similar to myself in real life. Sort of make my face my own here. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. I wish I could tip my nose tip down, because that's sort of my nose's thing. It's like my signature, but you know what? We're going to run with this for now. I can give myself some skinny lips even, you know, rock it out, mouth width go down a little bit, and then you can customize your jaw. Give yourself a chin and narrow jaw, and it looks good. And then customize like the head size as well. I think I'm gonna leave mine like there, and then head width, give yourself like a long narrow face, and I like it. So that's pretty much character customization, but then there's even more to it. So that's what like actually changes your character's physical features, and he looks awesome. I think he looks good. But then you can even give yourself armor dies to start off with. So I think that's really cool that they let you customize your own equipment right off the bat. Like that's just awesome. Makes your character your own for sure, and I think it was a good call. So I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some tan and green and brown armor here, very similar, or very Ranger-esque, you know. And then you can customize the pants as well. Give myself a green little patch right there. You sort of see the theme I'm going with here. I'm gonna go ahead and put those right there. I like it. And then the boots as well. Let's see here, make those right like that, and I think he's looking good. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna give some tan boots as well. Maybe we'll make this part green. Oh, that's a little too much. Make that part brown. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Well, where was he at before? Is he like this? That looks good as well. I think I'm actually gonna run with this. I think he he definitely looks Ranger-esque, like I said. Looking his part. And yeah, so this is how my character's gonna look, but there's more than even that. So you keep hitting this next button here. Like I said, Guild Wars 2, awesome character creation. And for a ranger, you're like a pet class, and you can choose between 3 different pets here. I don't know if this is all there is in the game. I'm sure it's not. But you can choose between 3 here. I'm just going to choose this cat. Hopefully I can name that cat Willow later on, but I'm just going to shout out to myself who know who Willow is. But yeah, I'm just going to get my cat for now. Go ahead and hit next. And then they wrap it up by giving you a bunch of questions like trouble may follow me, but I use my blank to overcome it. And you can like choose between a couple options here like charm, dignity, ferocity, and sort of just like personalize your character this way. You'll choose like options that fit your personality, and then you're gonna go ahead and go through these, and once you do, you'll see they'll all wrap together here and give you like your own little like lore and backstory once you answer all these. So everyone said I was blessed by blank when I was young. I'm going to choose Melandru, which is the goddess of nature, earth, and growth. That's definitely Ranger-esque as well. She smiles upon those, like me, who have an affinity with animals. I am a follower of Melandru, so that's cool. And then you see, once you answer all those, you've got this little backstory here. Melandru, the goddess of nature, blessed me when I was young. Though trouble may follow me, I overcome it with ferocity, you know, like, and that's one of the answers you picked earlier. And then you've got this story, and you can sign it with your character's name. Now, I think they're doing something goofy with the names. I think they're reserving names from people who had them in the first Guild Wars and like signed up for their name to be reserved or something. I played the first Guild Wars, but I haven't played it in years and years, so I didn't do this, and my name Fahros was taken on all the realms I tried to make a character on. Then again, like, I thought I was making characters on other realms earlier, but I think since I chose my home realm to be the Wild, or Wild whatever this was, I think it might have just been doing it here over and over. So my name's Fahros is taken here. That sucks, but I'm going to go ahead and rock Fahros TTTT together to the top for those of you who ask what the TTT movement is. So this is going to be my character. Once I hit next, it's going to give me a cinematic, which I'm not going to show. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the gameplay here, or wrap up the character creation here. This is Guild Wars 2 character creation. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I ran through it kind of fast, but like I said, I have done it a couple times before. Just want to show off all the features. I think it's amazing. I definitely give Guild Wars 2 an A for having a happy blend of decent graphics, decent character customization, and yeah, having something that's, you know, pretty reasonable that I think everyone's going to be able to run in the same sense. So hats off to Guild Wars 2, already impressing me with their character customization. I am going to get right into the game, change up all my controls to suit myself, and then be giving you guys all sorts of gameplay all throughout this weekend. So if you're interested in that, definitely hit that subscribe button. Lots more Guild Wars 2 gameplay on the way, as well as other games, and they'll all have commentary along with them. They'll all be in HD. Two things I always try to deliver on my channel to keep things looking good and keep things interesting. So subscribe if you're interested in that. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you really liked it, give it a favorite. And until next time, you guys, I hope to see you some more with some more Guild Wars 2. But until then, you guys take care. I'm out. Peace out.